And now to the siblings, Caroline Mullen and Brendan Mullen. I remember being so impressed seeing them in Osaka at the Junior Grand Prix last year. Excited to see them this season, skating to Staying Alive and Night Fever. The brother and sister pair of Caroline Mullen and Brendan Mullen. Really enjoyable rhythm dance.
Yeah, you can clearly see the difference in the skating skills here compared to some of the other teams at this stage of the competition. Lots of energy throughout.
And this
a more difficult lift. That lift came up over the shoulders, and the rotational lift really nicely done.
There's lots of ice coverage throughout, pushing the grade of execution, and you can see this team, representing the United States of America, where the depth of talent and number of quality teams is so deep, and so thus getting qualification here in the Junior Grand Prix, a confirmation of their brilliance.
Yeah, it's tough in North America actually with ice dance because there's so many good teams. I mean, not only in North America, but competition breeds competition is what it is.
And what amazes me most about this team, not just their brilliant skating, as we look to the Style B step sequence, is how they balance so many of their academic studies as well. He's wanted to be a software engineer at a tech company in the future. She's excelling in her academics as well. They're allowed up to 2 stops of 5 seconds in the rhythm dance. That was one of them within the Style B step. And they're that 1 step between the first and the second twizzle in the sequential twizzles. And here, their group C feature, the 3rd twizzle. They won't be able to repeat that in the free dance as of this year, some of the changes. This, the Paso Doble 1, whereby Brendan is skating the conventional man steps that have been around for decades. And there's that rotational lift that you enjoyed, Ted, the difficult entry And here, change of pose and loads of ice coverage. That will be adding to some of the positive features.
And a nice GOE score on that as well. So great quality on that as we see the ending.
As Olympic bronze medalist Ruslan Goncharev joins them. And I was reading on icedance.com an article about the team, and they said that they initially were a pairs team, and then they obviously switched to ice dance, and how much joy that brought their mom. And we met their parents yesterday, and I mean, you could definitely tell it was her mom. She looks like she could get on the ice and skate in the junior event, and you could just sense the family joy sharing this experience in Riga, Latvia. The family coming to celebrate all of the hard work and toil and effort and energy in that performance.
And it's so interesting. It's so interesting in the juniors because the parents want to, go with them.
Yeah.
And in one way, it's beautiful because the family gets to experience something that they work so hard together on.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, you want the kids to become more independent as well.
Yeah.
So it's a very fine balance. And maybe you pick one trip that you come together, and the other trip they go on their own, right?
Yep.
Because skaters are only on the ice by themselves, even though they're supported by a whole village behind. But at the moment, they're by themselves. They have to think by themselves, right? So it's a difficult but joyous time. Let's take a look at the scores for the rhythm dance. For Caroline and Brendan, 61, good score, 61.06. And that will put them currently in second place.
Ruslan's happy.
Yeah, they're happy. That's great.